Mhm.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all, hey.
In case you have forgotten who we are, I'm Shady May.
I am Kira, formerly known as Petty Cash,
We
but
love to
hi.
see it. And this is Tea in the Shade podcast. So I know you haven't heard from us in a while, so we just coming in to check in, see how you guys are doing, let you know how
hmm
we're doing, and
hmm
let you know what we've got going on this year.
hmm
So, sis, how have you been?
Well, I gotta go first.
Because that's how we always did it.
Not really. But I have been okay. I have been kind of on an up and down. Life is real life happening. Um, Husband had COVID. I thought I had COVID. A lot of people died. Um, People getting married. People about to have children. Not me. Not me. Not me. Well, I mean, not yet. Not yet. Let me say that.
Okay. Yes.
But I'm like not currently pregnant is what I'm saying. Like not
Okay.
me. Okay.
We still on
Um,
the way.
Husband and I started I don't even know really what it's called, fertility infertility journey. I don't
Hmm.
know, journey to parenthood, whatever y'all want to call it. So pray for us. Maybe I should create myself a GoFundMe. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm
That shit
joking.
get high. That shit get high now. If we need to,
um,
we'll patch together.
I started a hair journey. I am liking my hair up. Um, just life. I will say probably the reason why we haven't recorded is probably my fault. Um, we'll get into that like later on, but I kind of just my passion kind of just froze a little bit, and I didn't really have much to say. So yeah, that's where we are, and that's pretty much so far what's been going on. Yeah. So sis, how have you been? What's been going on with you?
I think all of us have been on like a roller coaster, up and down. The girls are getting bigger. I think they have decided to activate the terrible twos a little early.
Really? Wow.
Um,
Not early.
Girl, I'm glad I joined like the twin mom groups
Mm-hmm.
like from the beginning because I kind of knew what to expect because they are very physical with one
Oh,
another
oh
at this
yeah.
time in life, and it's just like what why we tackling like why we
Yeah,
tackling
yeah.
our sister?
I
So
love
that
it.
has definitely kept me busy. Um, on the upside, I left that horrible ass job that I used
Mm-hmm.
to cry to y'all about all the time. I
Mm-hmm.
started a new job. I got promoted like in my first 90 days.
Congratulations.
So that's been cool. I think, and also I no longer work from home. I work in the office.
Mm-hmm.
Although I hate driving every day, I think it was much needed for my mental health.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's been a big. That's pretty much all I
Yes.
have going on. The girls in work.
And you started a company.
Oh, I started a business. I have a flower wall and photo booth rental business.
Mm-hmm.
It's still, I'll be like booked back to back to back to be quiet for a little bit. But that's all right.
That's okay. That's okay. That's
Yeah, I'm
okay.
still trying. But it's
Oh,
been
you're doing more than
cool.
trying. It's doing good. It's doing
Yeah. I can't
good.
even, yeah. I actually have been surprised at how well I've done. So that's cool. But the girls are fine. Several listeners have reached out like, "Do you need a babysitter, bitch?" Like the
Mm-hmm.
girls are good. We have a set bedtime. Praise
Mm-hmm.
God
Mm-hmm.
for a set bedtime, baby.
And they
So
go to
we're
sleep
good.
good.
No, they are currently in there singing. But that's not my problem. When 8 o'clock hit, I say, "Come on, y'all, let's go to bed." They both hop
Right.
up. They literally march to their rooms. We put on
Wow.
pajamas. We do kisses. They know when I turn that light off and close that door, it's on y'all. Y'all want to sing, y'all want to jump in y'all crib. I don't give a damn, but I'm not coming back in here.
Wow. When are you
Unless
gonna
there's a
change
medical
the
emergency, do y'all?
when you gonna change the beds out? Are they climbing in and out yet?
No.
Okay.
I feel like Cam could. I think because it's a little too dark, she don't want to test it yet.
Oh,
But
okay.
she is definitely the climber. She could climb on the coffee table. She climbed up on the couch the other day. I know it's in her. I just think she feel like I don't really just want to take it that far just yet.
Right.
But I'm sure it's on the way.
Wow. I love it though. They're growing. That's so awesome.
They
It's
whooping
going by
ass.
fast.
Yeah. And
Sooner or later they'll be 5 and
pump the brakes. I already be
it's
like, oh my God, they
sad.
about to move away to college. They're not gonna answer my phone
Now that's a
calls.
long way away. But at 5 years old is a bit fucking closer.
It is. It is. I'm just
You talking
dramatic.
about 18. Yeah, like they're gonna take a gap
I'm
year
really dramatic.
anyway.
Y'all
And they're
already know
probably gonna
that.
go to fucking TSU or Preview. They're not gonna go fucking far. Like stop.
Oh, so I want them to go. Anyway, that's
Oh
neither here
my
nor there.
gosh.
Okay, so before we get into, I wanted to tell y'all a quick story because it just happened, and I was like, my sister
Mm-hmm.
and the sisterhood of T and the Shay would really love this. So I stopped getting my nails done like last year, and that's not me.
Really? You did?
I had took the acrylic off like right after the girl's birthday, and I was just getting them polished, and then I started doing that after like the beginning of December. It's been nothing. So last week, I was like, I'm gonna find a mobile nail tech that'll come to me and do my nails, like in the evening or the weekend. So I was reaching out to all these people, couldn't find anybody, but I ended up getting my girl Jessica to come and do mine. So I was good. Well, then Monday, a couple of people was hitting me back like, I'm sorry, I just saw your message request. But one of the girls, when I messaged her, I was like, I know this girl from somewhere, but I don't know where. So she messaged me back. She lives like in my neighborhood just about.
Mm.
So I was like, because Jessica live in Conroe now. So I was
Oh
like, well,
wow.
yeah. So I was like, for my refill, I'll go ahead and book with you. So she was sending me pictures of her work. We cracking jokes with each other. And I'm thinking, like, well, maybe I don't know her because I feel like she would have said something by now.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, she was like, um, I saw on your page that you have twins now, you married. Like, I'm so happy for you. It was a lot going on when I met you before. I'm like, who is this girl? Bitch, why was she in the car with the girl that was on the hood of my car that night?
Girl, shut up.
She is the friend that in the story when I'm like, you better move this car, I'm gonna run that bitch over, and her
Oh
homegirl ran the
my
bitch. It's
gosh.
the damn homegirl. I was
Oh
so
my
embarrassed.
God. What
When I
you
realized who
embarrassed
she was, I was so ashamed because that's the only time we've ever been around each other. When I was road raging and ran that car into a fire hydrant, she was in the
for?
car.
Well, clearly there's no animosity. No problem.
Well, I was like, see, now this a trick because she just trying to get me to come over there so they could jump me. Mm-mm. Because I don't know how the girl got home. And she might still feel away.
What did
I
you
left them
ask her?
stranded.
Did you
No,
ask her?
no.
Did you ask her where homegirl at?
No. When
No?
she
Okay.
told me how she know me, she was just like, such and such is my homegirl. That's how we met that night. That
And
when
that's
she
all
said
it
that night, I
was?
already knew. Yeah. She had put a one because I text back and I was like, girl, oh my God. And she just sent back a bunch of laughing emojis. That's all right. Cause I know how you girls like to get down. Uh-uh. You ain't finna have me soaking my nails all of a sudden it's a tussle.
Girl, you better throw the ass on that bitch face.
I
Shit.
don't have a problem doing that, but I'm just saying I left that life alone.
Well, she clearly don't talk to the girl no more because she would have said something. So she don't talk to her
Maybe
no more.
not. Maybe not. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. But
Okay,
that's
but that
crazy.
other, it was. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
In other news, so
What?
we're not gonna dwell on our absence, guys. We know, okay? Life was whooping our ass just like most of America has. Okay. Let us have it. It's a new year, it's a new start for us all. Okay.
I mean, just not even that. I just feel like this stuff we used to talk about, these people are fucking lunatics, right? I just feel like it's some stuff is just out of line. It's ridiculous. It's just like what is happening, right? And
Yeah.
I don't want to even talk about they stupid asses because they just so stupid. It's just like I don't have any more prayers for people. That's it. I don't. I don't. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck
Yeah.
you. I'm sick of you. So
And
I'm just tired of
also,
talking about them.
yeah, we started Tea in the Shade this year make 9 years.
I mean,
And
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
go
hold on,
ahead.
hold on.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Literally coming this April, I will have been in Houston 10 years.
I met you 10 years ago this May.
Can you understand? Like, mind blowing, right?
Very.
Crazy to me. That's crazy.
Yeah.
10 years, dog, that
Yeah.
we've been talking about these fucked up ass people. Like, and this is another thing, y'all, and this might be petty. I mean, I'm still petty cash on the inside, okay? I just want you motherfuckers to call me Kira, but I'm still petty. I just don't like that all of these podcasts are popping up and they're talking about what we've been talking about. You know, we have way better conversation than half the podcasts that's out here doing shit. And then all these celebrities now want to do shit. So not only do they have like a talk show or a radio show, now they got a podcast discussing their talk show and a radio show. And it's I love Gary with the T, but why you need a podcast?
I was so surprised when I saw that. And I think if we keeping it a buck, which y'all know we do, like like I'm human. Like we started doing this when podcasts were not a thing.
Was not a thing.
Not it was literally like maybe one or two other podcasts that I, frequently would
Listen
see.
to.
Yeah,
I mean,
listen to.
and they were new. They were new. We were
Yeah.
even before them.
To go even further and keep it a buck, we literally started in the same, like, I think it might be a 3 month difference between us and the Reed. Like, it is hard to put, and you have to consider we were doing this weekly, driving somewhere,
3
recording
hours.
for more than that. If you factor in, like, we had to set up, do sound, and all this other stuff, like, that is a lot. And then you just see other people just kind of zoom past you,
Yeah.
and we still just like, but we're good, y'all. Like, just press play.
Now it's all of these networks, but you know, you've got to know somebody to get on these networks. It's not like they're like, hey, I see you were in the trenches. I want to like put you on, or I heard your show. I want to put you on. Like, no, they got to know you, or you're an influencer, or you're like in media already. Like, it's like, why do I need to talk about what they talking about and they not even listen? Like, ain't nobody gonna ever listen to me because they're pulling all of my listeners
Yeah,
talking about the
yeah,
same shit. Like, no,
that's
like
yeah.
I'm tired. I'm tired.
And we not saying it to like we feel entitled, but just
I
like we
do.
all talk about, like, niggas cannot keep rapping about clubs and hoes when they 40 years old. At some point, we gotta elevate, and
Right.
we have reached a point where we feel like, while we don't want to give it up, we just kind of, the podcast got to match where we are, and where
Mm-hmm.
we were 9 years ago is not necessarily where we are now. And it's not to say a lot of our conversation won't be the same. We always did talk about life, being a Black woman in corporate, relationships,
Mm-hmm.
now marriage,
Mm-hmm.
working on families, having families. Like, a lot of it is still the same. We just gonna dial back on the stuff that It's not important to us anymore.
Yeah. Not relevant to my everyday. And not that it was back then, but it's just it's not as entertaining as it was, and
Yeah.
I could just move on to something else.
Like I'm tired of a lot of these reality shows that used to be my favorite. Like
Yes.
literally, I'm irritated at the thought of watching Married at First Sight. Like
Oh my God, sis, me too. Oh my
it's
God.
gonna
I
be
haven't
the
even
same
watched.
dynamic.
I haven't even watched.
Me either. Not interested. Like it because at this point now the storylines are recycled, the dynamics are predictable. I don't feel it. Now that's not to say that something may not happen that we just feel like, oh bitch, now we gotta talk about XYZ.
Right.
But I only had so many the baby fights in me. I only
Oh my
had so
God.
many Kanye West outbursts in me. You
Oh,
know what I'm
I
saying?
definitely can't even.
And we have just surpassed some of that.
Yeah.
But that's not to say we might not come on here and celebrate a Rihanna pregnancy or
Yeah,
other things that we do care about.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially what we're saying is the podcast now has to elevate with us and we're not gonna force it because that's not what y'all want to hear anyway. Y'all don't want to hear us force shit because we ain't gonna give y'all what y'all looking for.
Right. We won't be enthused. We won't have a good conversation if we're not feeling it.
Right. So, we will be back. We're gonna figure it out because the video format is super convenient for us because we don't have to go anywhere. We're in our bathroom, our kitchen, whatever. We're gonna figure out a way to keep Patreon and make it some type of perk for the Patreon listeners, but still give the regular listeners content. We'll figure that part out. Just
Yeah.
give us a minute to work that part out. But we will be back. We will try to keep it weekly.
Yes.
It's just it just has to grow up a little bit with us. And we have to figure out what that looks
Absolutely.
like.
I just think it's other shit that we could be talking about. You know, that just pertains more so to us and life as women in Houston and just
Yeah.
everyday stuff and not about things that have no impact on our life, basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's gonna
I
be
can talk
more
shit
real
about Cardi
life.
B all day, but she has no impact on my life. You're
Yeah.
right. Like I don't care about her like that.
We're just gonna dial down the gossip a little bit and increase more of like the actual real life stuff we deal with. Hopefully, we will get more interaction with listeners and viewers.
Right.
That'll be cool if maybe once every so often we could just do a YouTube live and y'all join us and
Yeah.
we congregate as a family. We with the shit, but it just got to be authentic.
Yeah, and y'all know me and my sister cancers, so we won't try to be emotional, but it may get a little bit more emotional than normal. It may be a little deeper than just a little kiki, but we'll still have the kiki. We're gonna have some ratchet shit coming too, for kicks, maybe every other week or something like that, or when like there's a definite ratchet weather change. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give y'all new entertaining things, but still keep it on a almost in my fucking 40s level.
Because we creeping up. Okay.
creep, bitch.
I mean, my pinky toe is right there.
Like mind blowing. Let me tell you, I actually had my first dream ever since. First dream ever that I was somebody mama.
Really?
Yes. My first dream ever, I was like holding a baby, like it was like my baby.
Yeah.
That's only like some I'm old as fuck, I need to have baby shit. Kind of
Bitch,
subconscious shit happening.
When I tell you we're gonna have about 8 flower walls set up at your baby shower.
No man.
Oh, girl, it's gonna be an experience. I've already like started putting it in my mind. We
No.
manifesting all of it. All of
I
it.
mean, I
Cause
am.
I was like, if they had a baby shower in Shreveport or New Orleans, how the fuck am I gonna get all this shit up there? Cause it's gonna be an occasion.
I think I would have both. I've been here 10 years, right? I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not in college or fresh or moving from home anymore, right? Like this is essentially my home. This is my home, right? So this is where shit will have to be. Like if somebody want to do something in Shreveport, I love y'all, thank y'all, but this is where I live. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to travel on the fucking road with a bunch of baby shower gifts. No.
Oh, that's true. Cause you're
That
gonna be
nigga,
loaded down.
that nigga complain enough about everything. I ain't got time for this shit. Mm-mm. 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 Plus, in 2022, I just want to be positive. I want to, and actually, it's be positive for me, right? So it's
Yeah.
kind of like I want to uplift myself and be positive for myself and do things from that I want that is good for me. You know what I'm saying? So
And we have a
it'll be
faithful
here.
listener who is part of a brother podcast, I guess, of ours on
Hmm.
you. DJ, we still gonna be on you niggas next. Like, please, I don't want anybody
I
to
think
watch
even more
this.
so. I think even
Yeah,
more so.
I don't want anybody to watch this and get the wrong impression. Like, the shits are going to be activated plus some. It's just that
I think,
we
yeah.
just applying it in a different direction. That's it. You niggas is not safe.
Yeah, I think we can
Like,
do a segment like a fuck nigga moment.
yeah,
And, we can discuss if these are your behaviors, you are a fuck nigga. And if those people, exemplify those traits, then they can listen up and learn
yeah.
about themselves.
We
Speaking
still
of
don't want
people
no
learning
rappers
about
on here.
themselves,
We still don't want
girl,
no rappers as guests. Y'all can stop asking. We still
speaking
not
of learning
interested.
about ourselves, I mean, like, oh shit, 9 years doing this. Around this time, we would have people on our show, um, the side piece philosophers. You remember that?
Dang. Yeah.
I think
One
one
of
of
them
them
got a
is
girlfriend and is in love.
beautiful relationship this good holiday. I was
Hmm.
like, okay, all right,
The other
I
one's still
see
holding
you.
strong for the side piece philosophers, though.
Well, he gonna be on his own.
Because my
But
girl is
yeah,
happy.
right. I'm talking about matching tennis shoes happy. And not
Period.
from the
Okay.
store tennis shoes. Them was they had to order.
Custom. I know that's right, baby.
She happy. She happy. I'm happy for her too.
Okay. Everybody
See?
deserves happiness, whatever that looks
Growth.
like.
Growth.
But yeah, we're not doing a full episode tonight. We just wanted to check in with y'all,
Yes, say
let y'all know
hey.
what's been up, that we are working to bring it back, but properly. But we will be back in effect this month. It's not like we're gonna be another 6 months of silence, I promise.
No, no, not another 6 months. Not another six
Yeah.
months. No.
We just still working out some kinks and want to come correct when
Right.
we come back with
Right.
our first
Right.
episode. But
Hmm.
if you're a listener, as always, we are open to hear from you guys. Just
Absolutely.
don't ask us about reality shows because
Sometimes I watch, sometimes I don't. I'll miss it. I'll catch up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not
yeah,
as on them as I used to be. Especially I haven't watched Orange County yet this season. So,
you ain't missing
I
nothing. Now
if
Jersey
I
just
see it,
started
I
back up,
see it.
and
Now that's a
they
good one. They on fire. They on fire already.
they always understand the assignment. I got to
But I
give it
might
to them.
fall off. You know what I'm saying? I might fall off. I might miss a
Yeah.
few. So, you know, you can ask me, but I'm gonna tell you I don't know. I ain't
Oh,
seen it.
well, there's that. But yeah, we are open to hear from you guys. If you want to give us scenarios to discuss, maybe not necessarily advice, but just topics you would like us to touch on,
Mhm.
we
Mhm.
always open.
Yeah,
And like
yeah.
I said, hopefully we'll figure out a time, once or twice to do like a YouTube live where we can congregate together. Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And sometimes like our faithfuls, like maybe they could join us on the episode.
Your who? What'd
Okay.
you say?
Some of our faithfuls.
Oh
We
yeah,
got some people that
sure.
don't play about us.
Yeah, they could pop in. That'll be fun. That'll be
Yeah.
something new.
But yeah, guys, we're here. We're hanging in there. We are
Hello.
claiming a good year for all of us, including the
Absolutely.
pod.
Absolutely.
And maybe with this turn of focus, maybe we will get where we're trying to get. Maybe we'll
Maybe
take over
so.
Wendy Williams' show. I don't know.
Girl, I would never, I would piss on her show.
I already know. I already know.
Woo! Like, could you talk about her on her show? Because I would fucking railroad her ass.
I mean, what they gonna do? She can't fight us.
All that lying and shit. She motherfucking crazy. Well, she might really be sick though. Let me stop. That lady might have
That
a
if so,
real
that is
sickness.
unfortunate because she had built a name for herself. I give her that. I may not agree with everything, but I don't want to see nobody fall off like at the end. I want people to be able to exit gracefully.
And I hate that how, it's because of what her husband did. You know what I'm saying? It was just like
Because that's what niggas
after
will do
that,
to you.
it just went down.
Yeah, because niggas will do that to you.
Man,
Just
that's
tear you up
horrible.
and just leave you out to
Yeah,
just.
yeah, they will. They will.
Mm.
Motherfuckers.
Mm.
I mean, and I don't even know if he's like even concerned. Is he concerned?
Hell
See, this is
no.
how I get. I get
He living a
really
good
upset.
life. He
Yeah,
living a
I
good
don't
life
like
with his
him.
new bitch.
He better not cry if something happened to her. He better not even go to the funeral. It's gonna be like how they ain't let Bobby and Whitney funeral, or they let him in for a little bit and then put him out the side door.
And then, yeah, that's how they better do him. Let him in and then put him out. That's what niggas deserve to. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna go do
Okay.
some homework.
Yay for school.
We love you guys. I'm
Girl,
gonna be
you
real.
messing
I
up.
think I enrolled this semester for a refund check. I ain't gonna fuck with y'all.
Oh
That's
Lord.
where
Oh Lord.
I am. A bitch is
Oh Lord.
tired.
Go do
Cam
your
and Ari gonna have
homework.
to learn how to do algebra. I am.
All right, girl.
Heavenly Father.
You'll be fine.
Ugh, how could I be messing up now?
I know. Why is it skipping
All
you?
right,
Skipping now.
y'all.
All right, boo. Deuces.
We will catch y'all whenever we catch y'all. We'll catch.
I hate that you